Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm taking a look at a Dany Q&A that took place on March 17, 2023. This is a period of time where I've also taken a look at a POW Day. It took place maybe a month after that, but it was in this time period after they had opened for Muse in January, and then they had some time off after that. Let me see, they also played Foro Sol for the World is a Vampire Festival in March the 4th, so a couple weeks prior to this. They didn't have another gig until Aguascalientes at San Marcos National Fair on April 24, and then a week after that they began their Error World Tour in America. So this is a time period where they've got some time away from the road for whatever else was going on. They were probably already beginning to write for Keep Me Fed. So I don't know what Dany is going to address today, just viewer questions, so you never know what they're going to be. But they're always fun to check out, so I thought this would be a great day for that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, just know I'm always looking at non-music content that features bands that are touring today, so if that interests you, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. It's Dany Day.
Happy Dany Day, everybody! Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's celebrate. All right. I'm going to be doing a Q&A today because I have a lot of things to do. I'm actually going to go have lunch right now, but I'll get back to your questions when I can. Yes. But here's the difference this time, all right? I have a challenge for...
Just so you know, the captions that are beneath her are actually what she's saying in English here. They're just captioned in Spanish, so there's no need to translate what they are.
All of you, okay? It is going to be a Q&A, but I want you to go into your mind and think of the most interesting question that you can think of, all right? I'm gonna look out for creative questions, and if they make me laugh, that's an added bonus. I'm gonna pick those, okay? Okay, so she goes after creative and funny first. Keep that in mind if you ever want Dany to... As a matter of fact, I saw a great little TikTok about this, but maybe I'll get into that later on. About the right questions to ask your musician friends that are women, as opposed to the wrong questions. All right. For a second, that I'm a musician, that I'm part of a band. Just like an interesting, universal question. Just like, let's see what happens.
Let's see what people came up with.
I know, right?
Why?
Why? Ni de chiste!
Okay, this question is, why are there sidewalks and crosswalks in cars? Yes, because Dany's responsible for that.
¿En serio? Lo voy a googlear en este instante. Yo sí sería un pajarito una semana.
If you could be an animal for one day, which one would you be? Or for a week? Okay, so the sad truth is, for whatever reason, the captions are not coming up for the Spanish.
That is such a trippy question. I've been thinking about it before answering, and I feel like the earliest memory that I have would probably be my cradle, la cuna, whatever, in the dark. Like, I can kind of picture that. It's kind of weird, though. Like, it's such a faraway memory. But I definitely have a lot of memories as a toddler. That's amazing. A lot after. And especially once POW was born, I have a lot of memories from that point on. But...
Trauma? No.
Yes.
Kidding.
Yeah. I just want... Eyes came. Whatever. To say I love you too. Como un millón de glues. Literal.
If you were a fish, how many glubs would you make when speaking?
Todo el día. Así sería.
All day long.
Hablando todo el día.
Okay.
Qué miedo ser un pez, though. No gracias estar en el océano.
What would happen if tomorrow you woke up in another country with another family and another life, remembering who you were before. That sounds like torture. I mean, assuming you liked your family before. Dany doesn't like that question.
Aw, I think I could answer that question in a million different ways. But like, honestly, everything. 'Cause even the bad moments where I'm like noticeably not happy, I am happy that I have learned to appreciate them, because without them, I wouldn't know what happy is. Does that make sense? And if you really think about it, we will not live the same moment ever again.
This is true.
Man, that's actually a lot scarier than it sounded like in my brain. But point is,
The point is, oh, she's just happy that she doesn't wake up in some other family remembering her previous family.
knowing that this is the only moment that I have that I will ever answer this question exactly like right now makes me happy.
Because I don't like this question.
It's a unique moment that I get to live.
No, that's very
I
nice.
was not a troublemaker at school. I didn't like it.
I believe it.
No, it just didn't go with me. But I did get in trouble one time because we had a French quiz. All right? And I totally forgot about it. Now, that did not happen, okay? I did not forget about these types of things. So I panicked. And, like, the worst possible method I could find, I did to cheat. I wrote things on my desk and just covered it with my hand. Poorly. Point is, the teacher found out about it, and I had a total breakdown. She actually felt so bad for me because I was crying so hard.
I'm busted! Can you just imagine busting Dany for cheating? I mean, I can't. Not today. The things you do as a kid.
It's the only time I've ever cheated on like a quiz. And it's a very funny moment now that
Fiasco.
I think about it. But yeah, I got a notice. I'll be honest. Both.
There you
It
go.
depends actually on what I am thinking, but it's usually both at the same time. It gets a little tiring because usually it comes out that way and I was just like, choose a language. I don't know, but probably some classical music. Instrumental will go a lot further than actual words that we can sing.
Okay, I agree. That's a good...
It will all come down to the actual melody. I feel attacked.
Oh, no. So she's out. It's a combination of roses and violets. No big deal, right? That's what purple is, red and blue.
Because I say so.
There. These questions are too
I
deep.
think my brain exploded. I have
I
no
would be a
idea what the
bird.
thought process for this question was.
How many pigeons would have to randomly be in your room for it to be suspicious? Okay, I see. See, these are good questions. You know, you're trying to get a laugh out of Dany. These are good. These are good. She would accept 9 pigeons. Yes, that's a good... I don't know why they asked you that either, Dany. I'm sorry.
But I like it. Probably like 10. Yes! Kiss was my first rock concert. Let's go! I think in my case is that you never feel like...
That was amazing. That was the best runaround I've ever seen. She could be a football player. She could be a running back with that answer. Most weird thing. Okay.
What the hell? I feel like a 5-year-old child.
It is.
I've been called out.
Well,
I don't know. Probably a lot, though. This one.
does that mean there is none? I guess so.
I don't have one.
Would you try an experiment involving depriving yourself of one of your senses for a while? They say it's interesting. I don't know. That sounds like a calculated question. Maybe a little suspicious. Like, what sense are you planning to take away? So she's a hard no on that one.
My presence. No, I am kidding. Honestly, I am answering this question because I thought it was so cute. Thank you so much. I mean, I forget that, yeah, I mean, I feel like the music I listen to is literally a gift to my life. And I forget that that's what I do for a living and that my music is that for other people. So thank you for reminding me. I like this question. The first thing that popped into my mind was a rhino.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
You can't
then
mess with
I thought a
anybody
little bit
on a
more
rhino.
about it, and I thought like a cheetah would look so freaking cool. But being honest, I don't think I can handle either one.
Just the right saddle will do it.
I'll probably have to ride into battle on my own 2 legs. And then
Use a horse.
get attacked.
No.
And probably
No.
not make it out alive.
No.
Oh, it's starting.
Style of what?
I cannot get hands-free on this. Anyway. Comfortable clothes. I don't even know if you meant clothes. But like, sure.
What do you do when you are drunk? You call your ex or you break faucets?
Any of you know people who break faucets while drunk? Please give them a hug on my part.
They need a hug.
That was very specific. And I've never gotten drunk in my life.
There you
so
go.
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Beware and protect your faucets.
It's overrated. Yes.
I will be the slab of stinky cheese in Diaries of a Wimpy Kid. And I will curse anyone who touches or gets near me.
Don't touch the cheese.
Probably a grilled cheese, because it's sticky. Like, maybe the grilled cheese just, like, opens up when the chicken burrito is about to attack, and it just, like, quick, traps it inside of, like, the cheese, so it gets stuck.
Like a Venus
and boom,
flytrap.
It's done for.
Oh, yeah. That's rough.
Poor chicken burrito. Arena.
Missed it.
I love this question. I let my mind be at its lowest, and I recognize that this is a temporary thing that I have to accept, acknowledge, be thankful for in order to get out of it. So I let myself be down for as long as I need to until something comes along. Either it be a random thing like the sun coming out, or something is bound to steer me in another way. But yes, I let it until I actively make an effort to find a way out again.
Good. Okay. That seems like lower regression.
Yes.
Yes. Is it possible for men and women to just be friends without any romantic feelings? I believe the answer is yes as well. I'm just saying.
1,000 times. Yes. It's most cases.
Yes, yes.
El chile más picoso del universo. El que sea que se atreva a probar morirá. Yes. It makes me feel so tiny. Tiny, 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 tiny.
Just
Sí.
dust in the wind.
Porque tuvo que recalcar que no estaba mintiendo. Probably a murder, because I'm a different being in that moment. I am not
That's right. That's right.
I am not that self.
You're not that present day self that you happen to be in at that moment in time. you are some other self. So you are plotting against your present-day self at that point in time, who is just an innocent victim. So yes, I agree, Dany. It's a murder.
I will probably disappear as well, though. So... It will...
Mindbender.
Wait a second. I don't know. Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara.
So a capybara is much bigger than a corgi. So I guess it all depends on what kind of responsibility you feel like taking on.
Bara.
Ooh.
I like this question. I have no idea. It's a little bit of a mess, but we have a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would really recommend it. Really trippy though. No one can actually be me except me. So
This is the truth.
I'm stuck being the only one who knows the answer to this question. Wow. And that concludes the Q&A for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. This was a very interesting Q&A. So kudos to you. You did it. Woohoo! See you next Dany Day. Have a great day.
I wonder if she caught on that on that particular day, it was St. Patrick's Day in the United States. Of course, in Ireland, I don't know how international that holiday is. It's a big deal here, well, for two reasons. One, there are a lot of Irish immigrants in America. I've known plenty. I've had best friends growing up that were Irish. The other is that it's a drinking holiday. Just like Cinco de Mayo. You know, its main claim to fame is that people use it as an excuse to drink. So, okay. But maybe that explains some of the questions. I don't know. They were rather creative, many of them there. But so I'm going to cut a few out that were in Spanish only because I just could not get my captions to work. I don't know why. It's so frustrating. Sometimes you just can't get them to do what you want. You know, it's like I know the English. I want to know what the Spanish into English is, because I'm just not that fluent at this point. I can't understand Dany as well as I'd like to. Anyway, it was still entertaining. I hope you all found it entertaining as well. Dany's the bright light everywhere she goes, so it's always fun to watch her put these things up and to entertain silly questions from the audience, essentially. So I hope you did enjoy it. So, folks, why don't you let me know what you thought? And if you have other suggestions for me, please leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right? Thanks so much for joining me today. I will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.